Hello, assalamu alaikum. This is Rasha Sultan. I'm from Ajman University. I'm going to solve this quiz, which is a 3D Max quiz 1 for Mr. Mahmoud. It has 10 steps with a final step we're going to reach at the end of the video today. So this is the final step, final project we're going to reach. And going to the top view again, and let's start. My snap is on. I'm gonna make a copy from this line and then rotate it with an angle of 118. Of course, E, then shift, rotate it 1, and then go back to W, move it to this corner. So we have two lines here. We should first attach them together. Now they're attached, and let's weld this corner between them. I'm gonna go to vertex, Control A, select all of them, searching for weld 0.005 and make a weld. Now they're welded together. Go out of the vertex, then again make a copy from it, shift copy 3 meters away, 30 actually meters away, or is it 3? Now let's make a copy from these two lines, shift copy to here, and then there is an offset here to the outside and an offset here to the inside. So I'm gonna pick this one and go to SP line 3. I'm going to the outline and make an outline of it by 5 meters. Okay, if it's 5 meters, then it's to the inside. Let's go back. Go back again. So it's -5. I make an outline. Now it's to the outside. Now picking this SP line, going to 3, 5 meters, and now it's to the inside. Now we finished this step 3. I'm gonna make a copy again here. We have this line stretched to this corner by 1, 2, 3 squares. So I'm gonna go to this line, go to the segments. I'm gonna detach them from the whole line, the whole SP line, and then go out of the SP line, going into this and move it to here. So we have now this. So we have now this, and let's connect them. First of all, attach them. Finished. Then connect them. Going to 1, then connect like this and like this, and finished. Now let's weld. Yes, it's already welded. 1, Control A, weld. Yeah, I guess it was already welded. So there's something here. We can't see it from the top view, and we can see it from the perspective. Now these lines are moved moved up. So let's see what can we move. So this line here is moved 5 meters up, this one. So let's pick it and go to Z and 5. That's it. Now we have this line going to 1 vertex. This part here is 3 meters up. Let's go to 2 and pick these and move it up to 3 meters. Now it's up by 3 meters, and then from this line here, from this one here, these 3 lines are up by 5 meters. Now we have the same shape as this one. Now we've finished. Make a copy of it and move it down. So now in the 5th step, we have a box here, and this line is subtracted from it. So let's make a box and go to create a box here from this line here to this line. Okay, and let's check if it's 5 meters. Yes, it's 5 meters high. So we can see this edge of the line here, and the others are under it. So let's first of all make an extrude for this line here. Let's make an extrude, extrude it to 5 meters. Now we can see it. Let's pick this one and go to compound propylene, and then subtraction, and start picking this object, and we've finished. Now we have this line. We are going to also extrude it by 1 meter. Now we've finished step 5. Now since we are in top view, I'm going to use this 2.5 in here to not destroy the dimensions. Or so we have this line is stretched to this angle. Now I'm going to enter this SP line and go to segments. So I'm going to detach this line, detach, and then go out of these lines. As you can see, it's opened. So after I detached it, I'm going to move it. First, I'm going to switch the snap to 2.5, lock, move it from here to here. Now we can see the SP line is not closed anymore. It's open from the top and the bottom. Now I'm going to pick this SP line and attach it with this line here, and then connect them. After that, select all the vertex and then weld. And we've finished here. It's closed again. Now there's a copy of it it's 5 meters in distance. So let's make Ctrl V to make a copy of it in its place. Select it, and here's the copy. Change it from the Z direction. Now step 6 is completed, and make a copy here. We have walls here, and we have a walkway here. So let's see how we can do this. Let's make a copy of it here. Shift here. Now I'm gonna erase the extrude and work on this line alone. We can see that they are separated. The line is not complete here and in this area too. So I'm gonna isolate it, pick segments, and pick these two, and I'm gonna divide them to 8. And let's remove these segments. We don't need them to make our design. Now we have these two also are divided to, let's say, 3. Yes, it's 3. And pick this and this, this and this, this and this, and delete them. Now we have the shape of SB line here. I'm gonna extrude it to 4 meters. Now it's attached to this line, and I'm gonna make another modifier, which is shell by 1 meter. Now it's enough. Let's see, it's almost the same. Let's make a color. I guess it's white. Okay, now we have the same shape of wall. We have this shape here. Let's make, we already had this line over here, which we made a subtraction of it. Let's make it easier and take it from here. I'm gonna shift copy it from here to this edge here. Okay, we have the same shape at the top. You see, we can't see it from the top view because it's exactly on it. This line here is stretched just like this line. We're gonna make another modifier on this one. Let's detach it, detach, and move it to, you see, it's the same, it's aligned with this line. So I'm gonna use 2.5 snap, pick this one and lock it, move it to this corner. Now again, pick this one, attach it to this line and connect them here and here, and then Control All, weld. Let's go to perspective, go go out of the SP line. Now we have this line here. Extrude it to 1 meter. Now we have this. Okay, there's something here. You can see that this line is starting to break and change from this area here, from almost this point. So we can make it by going to the SP line, picking two the segments, and I'm gonna select these two and divide them to 1. Why? Because I need this vertex. You can see we have it curved. It's not sharp like this one here. Why? Because it's not corners. Let's make them corner. No. Yeah. And make these as a corner. So select these. First we can go out of this to know what is the dimension of this point here. So it's in the x-axis, it is this number. I'm gonna make a copy of it, Control C, and go back to this line, and 2 going to segments, 1 sorry, going to vertex, and paste the number here. Paste it again here. You can see it's on the same dimension where it was. So what I'm going to do, these two are 5 meters in the Z direction. So I'm going to select this and make it 5. Select this two and make it 5. Now we have the same shape. It's easy to make this copy. Shift here. Okay. For these handrails, let's make a copy of this line from here to here and delete the extrude. Go back to the line and move it up maybe 0.5. Yeah. So after this, let's see it in render. Black, and we can see it in the same view. You can see these lines are not here, and you can see that this segment here is moved, and this one here is deleted. So going back here, let's not see the render. Select these two segments and select this one here. Move it maybe here or back, maybe in a specific, maybe in a specific number, maybe 2 meters. I don't know, maybe 2, maybe, yeah, maybe 2 meters. So for this one here, I'm going to divide the segment I'm going to divide the segment to 1 and select this vertex and move it maybe until here, and go back to the segment, select this one and delete it, and see it back in render. Go out of it and we can see it here. There are 2 copies of it. Select it and make a copy with the snap, the lock, copy, no, not this one. Select this and snap and lock on here to instance and finished. So we've finished now step 7 and we're going to step 8. Shift here, copy, okay, and perspective. Now we have these 2 masses. How can we do them? It's by selecting this line and let's isolate it. It's by selecting this line and offset it maybe 1 meter to the outside, yes. Okay, and select this one and detach it from the original one. Go out of it, select this one and select the segments. We don't need these. And delete them. We now only have this line. So going back to the perspective and stop isolating, we have the line here. We have another line, which is this one. I'm going to offset it to the outside also. Top view, going here, 3, outline. I want it to outside, so it's -1, outline. Now select this one again and detach it from the original one and go out of this SP line. And so we have here this line. We need these lines, these here till here, and we need these lines. So let's go back, isolate it, go to top view, to segments. We don't need these, this, and these, this, delete. Now we have these 2. Let's pick the SP line, detach them. We have now this one. You can see it's not on one level. So we want to make it on the same level as this one here. And this one is on 5 meters. So I'm going to select it with this one here because both have to be on the 5Z. Let's make 1, pick the vertex and 5, 5. Now we have this line is on 5Z and now we want this line too on 5Z. Now we have all of them on 5Z. Let's attach these 2 together and then connect them with these two lines. Actually, it's not these two lines because it's on the middle of these two segments. So back, go to 2 and divide these two to 1, and then select this one, and delete them. Now connect the two vertices, and we have these two. We want only the corner, so what we're going to do is to trim this side and this side. Now we have them. That's all. Let's extrude it. It's opened, as you can see, so it's not welded. Control A and weld them all. So go back to the extrude. It's now closed. Let's say it's 15 meters high. I guess, yeah, it's 15. Let's change the color. To move this vertex to till here, we have to know the dimension of the point where it's going. So let's see here, go to 1, and on x-axis it's this number. Let's copy it back 1 and paste it here. So it's on the same line now. We have this segment here is actually divided also into 2 parts. So delete this one and let's connect these two, and then go to 2, divide this one into 1, and let's move it. Okay, as you can see, it's curved because it's not a corner. This 2 should be a corner, and this one here should be a corner. Now to move this one to the same point at the same level as this one in X, so just paste again, and then to see the Y axis, which is this one, yeah, it goes to negative numbers. So yeah, now let's copy the extrude from here and paste it here. This is not 15, maybe it's 12. Maybe it's 12. Let's see, 12. Yeah, I guess it's 12. So we've finished now. Step 8. Move it. Okay. So now here we have a difference in color. Let's change, maybe I'll pick these colors. So I chose these colors. We have 2 masses, 2 boxes here. It's actually inserted to the big mass, and this box here also, it's almost in the middle of this distance. Let's measure first. I measured it here. Okay, it's 3 meters high and 15 meters in width. So let's start with it first, and let's make a box here like this, maybe. Yeah, let's edit. Its height is 3 meters. Okay, the length actually doesn't matter since it's inserted inside. We can make it 2 or 3, it's okay. The width is 15 meters. Let's move it from here to, I want to move it to this line here, maybe in the middle of this line. Yeah, move it like this, maybe until here, and insert it inside the big mass. So it's almost the same. Let's change the color to see it clearly. Yeah, and let's make another one with these dimensions. I measured it here. It is 4 meters in height, 5 meters in width. And let's make this one 4 meters in height and 5 meters in width. And move it from here to here, and try to put it in the middle, maybe like this. Yeah, and move it and insert it to the big mass. Now everything is ready. We've finished step 9. Going back to the top view and taking this, a copy of it here, and going back to perspective view. Then we can see that this mass here, it's a copy. It has a copy and it is united to this big mass. And this one, I guess it's a normal one. Nothing is appearing here. So step 10 is so easy. Make this a propylene by compound. Make a copy here and union, and start picking this one. Finish picking, that's all. This is how it appears. Look at here and look at here. They are the same now. And this one here is the same also. So finished. Step 10. So easy. And going here. Copy. Again. It's here. Okay. Perspective. There is a plane here. You can make a plane from this angle, from this corner to this corner, and maybe change the color to this. Yeah. Now these two objects were subtracted from the big mass. As you can see, for this one here, we can just turn this to a propylene and make it move, and subtraction, start picking, and that's it for this. But for this one here, enter the propylene. It's already a propylene, select the big mass and pick subtraction and move. Select this one here, the one we united it with, and then change operation and delete this one. Now it's deleted, as you can see. The last thing here is, maybe this, I'll turn it to white. Yeah. The last thing here is the trees. How can we find the trees? From creating AEC extend foliage and pick a tree. Go to modify. We can see that the height is almost the same as this one, maybe 15 or 14. Let's make it 14. And it's on the 0 Z, as you can see. But this one here is 5 meters. We change it to 5Z and it's on the top now. Move it here, maybe rotate it. Okay, and maybe bend it. Bend and go like this. Maybe direction here. And yeah, make a copy of it. Multiple copies actually. And change the size maybe. It's 10, let's say. And move it. Change the bend to make a difference, maybe like this. This is all. There's another area here that has trees in it. We can simply copy these trees and move them to the other side here and make another copy of them, rotate them, no, put them here like this maybe, or yeah, and that's it for these areas. So it's as simple as this, I guess. Now we've finished quiz 1. This is the final look. You can see it from here like this. So yeah, thank you for watching and enjoy your day.